Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Tori Kiss. Today I'm going to be talking about my 2-week post-plastic surgery update, as well as my top 10 must-haves for when you're recovering from the surgery. If you're watching this might help you decide what you need to have to prepare for your surgery. Okay, so before we get started with the top 10 list, this is my results 2 weeks out. So here's my chin. Really happy with it. My bruising is almost all gone. There's one little lump right here that I keep working through to help kind of soften up. All right, so here's my arms. I have my arms done. I have bruises on the inside. This arm is very numb. And then don't really have bruises on this side, but you can tell the bruising's still really bad on this arm. And then my abdomen. Look at this waist. Okay, so I am still too swollen to wear my fajas. So I have 2 fajas, and I tried them both on before my surgery, and they both fit, pulling them up and closing it almost all the way. So I figured, okay, well, I'm gonna be losing some of this inches, so I should be able to close it the rest of the way. Well, I can hardly pull them over my hips. I must still be swollen in my hips, so I'm not wearing a faja. I am wearing Spanx from like 2010. I'm not going to pull it all the way down because that is work, but I will insert clips. I've been taking pictures of my scar healing. I'm using silicone tape now, and so I'll include the pictures that I have, and you'll see my incision line and my waist in these pictures. Overall, I'm very satisfied, extremely satisfied with my results. I'm only 2 weeks out. I'm still in the middle of healing. When it comes to range of motion, let's see, let's start with my neck. I can go to about here before it starts feeling pain. I should be able to go higher than that. Side to side is totally fine. Arms, okay, so like remember when we were children, someone might twist our arm, the skin, like an Indian burn? It's what we called it in my area growing up. That's what it feels like when I do certain movements. Like especially on this side, it's really tight. Like I do that, I feel this Indian burn feeling in this area, and it's painful. So it's something that I'm working through. In fact, I can feel it into my elbow even on this side. Let's see if you can see the incision. There's the incision, and then there's the incision, but it's pretty smooth. There's no bumps. I'm really satisfied with that. My abdomen is also very smooth. You'll see in those pictures. Range of motion for my body. This is me standing up as straight as I can. I'm not very, very straight yet. And when I raise my arms, I can feel it stretching and pulling in here still. So I'm not standing completely straight just yet, but I'm so very close. And I just 2 nights ago started laying on my back so I don't have to sleep inclined anymore. That's really helping my sleep. Last night I rolled over to my side for the first time. That was so comfortable, finally being able to get off my back and onto my side. So it took about 2 weeks before I could sleep on my side. Great knowledge if you're a side sleeper and you're thinking about having a surgery like this. Be prepared to be sleeping sitting for a while. All right, well, that's all my post-surgery updates. Now let's dive into the top 10. So here's the top 10 items that I recommend anyone going into a mommy makeover. You should have these things. Especially, this is what I did for the tummy tuck. Now, if you have a BBL, you might want some other different things, but for the most part, this is what I would recommend to start with. All right, so starting at 10, compression garments. I'm still using the compression garments that my doctor gave me. I'm waiting to fit into the compression garments that I bought for myself, but compression garments is a must. Silicone tape. Silicone tape helps with the scarring, helps reduce the scarring and overall appearance. I use silicone scar tape on my breast lift scars, and now they're virtually invisible. So definitely recommend that, and I'm using that on my abdomen scar. Number 8, massage oil. You're going to be massaging yourself, or your significant other or friend or family member should be massaging your areas gently. Keep in mind, it's gentle, it's not like deep tissue. So a massage oil, whatever you're liking. My personal favorite is ginger massage oil with arnica extract added to it. The ginger helps the lymphatic system, and that is where your swelling is at. And arnica helps with bruising and inflammation. So that is my favorite massage oil. In fact, I'll link it down below in the comments. It's on Amazon. And it leaves your skin feeling soft, not greasy. Okay, number 7, this sounds simple, but trust me on this, a pad of paper and a pen. Seriously, we used it. We stayed in a hotel for the first several nights, and I figured going into this, the hotel's gonna have a little pad of paper and a pen. They didn't. I'm so glad I brought my own. We needed to have the pen and paper to keep a track of my drains, my medication, and also my walking schedule, like how often was I actually getting up and moving around. So definitely recommend pad of paper and a pen. Number 6, lanyards. Now, I recommend 2 lanyards, but in the very least you need 1 lanyard. So the lanyard is used to clip your drains on while you're showering, so they're not just hanging off of your body, because if they're, like in my situation, they were attached to my pubic area, it's sensitive down there. And so if they were just hanging, in fact, just walking around and them kind of swaying a little bit attached to me, it was so sensitive and painful. I really didn't like that. So having a lanyard, clipped them on, so when I was taking a shower, it was one less thing to worry about. I recommend 2 lanyards because then when we got out of the shower, I could put on a dry one and the wet one could go drip dry somewhere and it wouldn't be keeping me wet. So that's number 6. If you are a lady, long, loose dresses. If you're a man, I'm not quite sure, unless you're comfortable with long, loose dresses too. For me, again, my drains were down in my pubic region, so panties and pants and shorts were not an option. I had to wear something long and loose. So something to cover the drain site, something that would allow for that frumpy, that binder and all the foams and then the drain tubes. It's just your silhouette totally changes. Not for the better immediately after surgery because of all of that added equipment on you. All right, number 4 is a shower stool. Maybe not a handicapped style shower stool. What I used when I got home was just, when you have a little kid who needs to brush their teeth, you have a stool in the bathroom and they can just step on the stool and brush their teeth. Ours is plastic. We just popped that in the bathroom, or we just popped that in the tub. I sat on that, and we have a handheld shower, and I was able to clean myself that way. So that's what we used. So you don't have to go out and buy a shower seat. All right. Number 3, water bottles. Whether it's a reusable water bottle or recyclable water bottles, whatever you want to use, but you're going to be drinking a lot of water. And that's why it made it to the top 3 of my list. Number 2, must needed items, a husband pillow or a wedge pillow. If you don't know what a husband pillow is, I'll put a screenshot of what I have here. Or maybe a recliner chair. I absolutely loved my husband pillow. We just popped it up on the bed and I was able to sit up and it was comfortable. It helped me sleep sitting up. It's a pillow, but it's super, super supportive. So maybe a recliner chair or a wedge pillow, a sleep positioner, whatever you have, something that's going to keep you propped up. Because remember, when they give you a tummy tuck, you start off laying flat on the surgery bed, and then they fold you in half like this and stitch your skin together. So you're literally folded. You need, and stretching that skin takes time. I'm 2 weeks out and I'm still not completely straight. So when you're sleeping, you're not going to be sleeping flat. You're going to be sleeping in that bent position. In fact, at first, I was sleeping sitting up with my knees bent because it was just so tight. Okay, last item that I recommend as a must. It's not even a recommendation. It's an absolute must. Number 1 item, a person that you can trust, that is considerate, that is helpful, that loves you and that cares for you, and that will do anything you need for those first several days after surgery, helping you get out of bed, helping you get comfortable in bed, giving you your medicine, reminding you to walk, helping you with your drains, helping you with the shower, helping you with the bathroom even if that's what you need. Someone that will go and run errands back and forth to the store and back to where you're at. You need to have a support system. You definitely need to have a support system because your abs, which is your core, this is basically your foundation. You're shot. You can't do anything yourself. You need help. So a person is number 1. Okay, so I gave you my 2-week results. I talked about my top 10 items after mommy makeover surgery. If you have any questions, please leave them down below. I'm also reachable on Instagram. I'll leave my handle here on the screen. If you liked my videos, give me a thumbs up, leave a comment, share the love. And if you're curious on my next updates, I do plan on giving a 4-week update as well as an 8-week update. So click the subscribe button and you'll be notified when those videos come out. All right, see you all next time. Bye.